Okay, so today we're going to continue to add the shading with a pencil and then alternating the color with marker. So to add the shading, I'm going to zoom this in a little bit. I want to remind you to use your dark value near the edge. Try to keep that edge kind of light or straight, and then lessen the pressure for the medium, and then barely touching for the light. So you do dark first, kind of near the edge, medium, and then light, and leave the inside white and kind of this uneven edge. With the marker, you need to go around the edge first, and then try to keep, when you're coloring, that same curve. So you're not going to go straight. This first one's a little hard to do that, but as you go back up the page, and you might have to turn your paper, whatever's more comfortable for you. Sometimes it's a little more comfortable to turn your paper. Keep your pencil or your marker so it's curving with the same curve of your line. And then this one should be pencil. I shouldn't do that one. Okay, now, after you've got that finished, I am going to let you challenge yourself to use these compasses. This is called a compass. And this is directions on how to turn a circle into a sphere. So I have some examples that I've done. Some people didn't want to do a sphere. They wanted to do something else that's circular, like a world or a clock, but this is the sphere, and this is the direction. So I'm going to kind of show you this on the video. The first step is to draw the circle. So when you're using this compass, this is a pointy part, and this is the pencil part. This part swivels, and you kind of want the pencil and the compass to be even. The pencil doesn't have to be super sharp, and actually it's easier if it's not super sharp. Part of the trick of this is holding your compass, and I like to hold it kind of at an angle and then just turn my paper. So you have to sort of clear out the space around you to be able to use that. And then you'll be able to see a little dot where this black pointy part poked into the paper. You'll also have to use a ruler to divide that up equally into 4 equal parts. So that's the first step. That's this first part. Second part, it shows you the pencil and the compass. The compass is going to line up right here where that vertical line touches the circle, and then you're going to open up your compass a little bit. Zoom this in so that this pencil part touches the circle just kind of above where that line is, and then you draw another line. And then I turn my paper, put that compass right there, draw another line. And you notice how I'm kind of swiveling my wrist. That is the part that takes a little bit of practice, holding the compass and then turning your wrist. Now it already starts to look like a sphere. You can kind of see it already, but to make it look even more like a sphere, I'm going to add another line. So I'm just going to move my pencil up a little bit, or not my pencil, my pointy part up a little bit to draw another line right above it. I want to make sure I kind of keep that same distance. Oh, my pointy part just slipped. So now I've got to just figure out where it was supposed to be. This pointy part's pretty pointy. It kind of holds onto the paper, and that'll happen as you're learning. It'll slip or it'll move. And that looks like a pretty good sphere. So I could add color to that if I wanted to color that in kind of a checkerboard pattern, which is what I did here. You could shade it in. Again, these are the directions. It shows you how to do that step by step. And that's how you do it. So you might want to just color in a sphere. Maybe you want to just play around with making small spheres. Sometimes making a small one is kind of fun. They're a little bit trickier. Again, turning your paper or the pencil, that'll take a little bit of practice. And then you could actually shade that in if you wanted to, just with a colored pencil or a marker, or add some designs to it. And that is what we're going to work on today.